What's up, Juventini? Welcome back to the AJC, your channel dedicated to Juventus. We are almost live for kickoff in this big matchup. The starting lineup is out. A massive set of points up for grabs for Juventus and even Atalanta, who with a victory could come 1 point behind Juventus. This is pretty much a must-win. We talked about it. All the games remaining are pretty much finals for Juventus. Going into this game, we saw that McKennie wasn't going to be available. What has Spalletti chosen? We're going to get into that real quick. Everybody, drop a like while you're tuning in here. If you're on another social platform, get over to YouTube, smash subscribe, and good luck in our monthly kit giveaways. 2 bangers up for grabs in the month of April. All right, so let's get to it, okay? Now, we got the business of housekeeping out of the way. This is your starting 11 from Luciano Spalletti. Di Gregorio in goal. Kalulu, Bremer, Kelly. Home gets the start on the right flank. Locatelli, Thuram, your midfield pivots. Cambiaso on the left flank. Conceição, Yildiz, and Boga. Jeremy Boga, the player of the month in Serie for the month of March, leads the line again. Gutsy call. Talked about it in the pregame. It only really looked good against Udinese and then didn't really look that great afterwards. I'll tell you right now, it's probably not something I would do against Atalanta, but the reality is you're kind of in between a 1A lineup all over the place any way you slice it because of the play we've been getting from strikers. Milik would have been my choice, but he probably has like 15, 20 minutes to his body before it completely explodes and deteriorates. So it is what it is. Big call. And once again, as we've come to see, yet another indictment on Jonathan David and Openda. It's beyond indictments at this point. But there you go. This is it. Look, this is going to be a dogfight. We talked about this game here. 6 out of the last 8 matches between these two sides when it comes to league competition have ended in draws. They're always tight matchups for quite some time now. I expect the same here. Are we going to keep the ball out of the net? Potentially not, the way Atalanta's playing at home. But I also feel like if you go back to the game that we lost in the Coppa Italia to Atalanta, we had a lot of opportunities there. I still believe we will have a lot of opportunities in this game. So let's see what happens. You saw the predictions on the match day. Both fellas going with 2-1 victories for Juve. I'm going a 3-2 barn burner. The winning goal off a PK, and it's going to be Yildiz who steps up and buries. You guys know what to do. Drop me your predictions in the chat right now. Hit the like button, smash subscribe. And my favorite part, let me know where you're tuning in from, all right? What part of the world are you sharing in the reactions to this massive game at? Let's go, everybody. Let's go. And just for the record, I let you all know it was my daughter's birthday today. It's her birthday today. It's my sister's birthday today as well. Took the kids out to the arcade, and we were hitting jackpots left, right, and center. So do with that whatever you will. Does that mean a good omen for the game here? Or did I just kind of run out all of our luck? We'll find out together, all right? Let's see how it plays out. We got predictions coming in here. Wingo Winter's going with the 3-0. 3-0. 2-0 Juventus from Tony Roast Beef. You know where I am. I know exactly where you are, brother. DR1S from the UK. Love to see it. Love to see it. Frankie, 2-0. You know Frankie comes from Philly. Philly Frank. Philly Frank. Let's go. Happy birthday. Thank you, Adam, for the birthday wishes. And he's throwing in a 3-1 Juventus pick. I love it. I love it. Let's take care of business. And Adam tuning in from Stockholm, Sweden. Some fellow Canadians in here. Love it. Love it. A 1-0 win coming in from Sikoko. All right. All right. And Milan lose. So as I mentioned, I've been busy with the kiddos. Her birthday, but a 3-0 loss to Udinese. Wow. Wow. That's they're falling off. They're falling off. Wouldn't that be something if Como and Juve overtake Milan in the end and they're the ones that slip out? Whew. Yeah, they got to start putting together victories. But I tell you what, we win here. We're 3 points behind Milan. It's not out of the question that maybe they're the ones falling out. Never know. Stranger things have happened. Digging the haircut. Love it, brother. Love it. If we beat them, we can overtake. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is a massive game today, though. Massive game today. We obviously know that Inter and Como are going to do battle this round as well. So this is a huge set of points up for grabs. Spalletti seems to be matching up to Atalanta in the setup today where we go 3-4-2-1. Let's see how this plays out, how it shapes up. Thuram is going to be a player to watch. He is going to have to support the attack 100%. Holm, I think, can create problems for them. He's a runner. He's physical. He can create some issues. Cambiaso, I'd keep it pretty tame. Like, I'd want him operating on the outside. Yildiz to slide inside closer to Boga so the two can almost interchange. It's going to be interesting. And like I said, this game has that element of dogfight to it as well with the high stakes. Big set of points up for grabs. That kind of takes some of the tactics out of the window. So let's see. Let's see how it goes, everybody. Ciao, Panda. Great to see you in here. Dybala, Hoya, it's great to see you in here. Sashko, great to see you all. Great to see you all. Big one today. Big one today. You could see Atalanta's lineup. For those of you that don't know, Carnesecchi, Scalvini, Jim City, Kolasinac, Zappacosta, De Royn, Ederson, and Bernasconi, De Catalare, Zalewski, and Kristovic. Scamacca is back for Palladino. Pasalic will be on the bench. Samardzic, Raspadori. Talked about Raspadori. He seems to score every time against Juventus. He scored 4 goals against us. The only team he scored more against is Genoa with 5. So they got some decent players coming off the bench too. And then when you talk about the bench at Juventus, that's where we haven't had the impact. We haven't had the impact off the bench for quite some time. Funny enough, Boga's been the impact player off the bench and now gone into a starting role. So Zhigrova is kind of like that punch off the bench. But Milik, I think, could play a part later on as well. And he'll help us just in terms of the striker. But this game might end up moving into a situation where you have to move into like a 3-5-2 with 2 strikers set up. You might have to ditch one winger. Maybe you play Yildiz behind 2 strikers. Milik, one of them, and then another attacker. So it's going to be interesting. This can go all over the place. All over the place. I can't cheer for Inter. I just can't. No. Nobody's asking to cheer for Inter. You don't cheer for Inter. Best case scenario, both teams get a bad batch of food and have the shits and just can't play and the points are just left alone. Not even a replay. That's best case scenario. Di Gregorio behind the pipes. After everything that went down, a big double save last game. Have a strong game today, Digre. Let's go. Fino alla fine, Forza Juventus. They got these guys in the baby blues when we're playing against the blue side. Come on. What are we doing here? Waiting for that whistle. Fino alla fine. Forza Juventus. Let's take care of business. Ball easily into the hands of Carnesecchi. I haven't had nerves like this for a game for quite some time. I actually like the feeling. Let's go. Let's see what these lads can do today. Carnesecchi with the ball at his feet. Yildiz inching up to him as he's at the top of the 18. Long ball forward. Kalulu gets up for it. Into Chico. He lashes at it on the one touch. The Catalare picks it up. Zappacosta on it now. Scalvini over to Jim City, who's playing in the heart of the back three for Atalanta today. Isaac Yen out for Atalanta. Bremer steps into that one. Kristovic gets a touch though. Ederson on it there. And Bremer comes back and pushes him backwards. Emil Holm in there doing battle, trying to get the ball back, trying to earn this throw in for Juve. The call is against Holm. Atalanta ball. Bernasconi here waiting to take it for Atalanta. The official needs some help. Okay, let's go. Let's get this throw in here. Already words in the area around Di Gregorio, Bremer, Kelly in there. The Catalare there, Kristovic there. Ref having some words. They're going to go long throw. There it is from Bernasconi. Loca heads it clear. On the one touch is Scalvini, but it's weak and blocked. Chico, no nonsense about it, clears. Jim City coming back to collect. Little touch to Kolasinac. Back to Jim City. Now to Carnesecchi. Boga. Little bit of pressure here. Back to Carnesecchi. Loca way up there applying pressure. Cambiasso applying pressure. Zalewski on it here. Deep in his own area. Gets the ball over to the left flank. They're trying to make a move. Here's Ederson for Atalanta. Ball forward for Kolasinac. Played into the middle. Kristovic can turn. He's going to try to line up a shot, but Bremer closed it down. Now out to Zappacosta in front. De Catalare. Back to Zappacosta. Top of the 18. De Catalare working against Lloyd Kelly. Trying to cross this one in. Little flip. Oh, Zappacosta having a turn there, and that's actually a dangerous spot there. Little bit too easy. Little bit too easy. With just one flick on, a turn, and fire from Zappacosta. Come on, lads. Where is Skanga? At that age, Swarit? He could be just about anywhere. Wandering parks of Toronto, pantless, in search of them. Asking people what his name is. He could be anywhere. The kneeless wonder. That is Skanga. Carnesecchi. Route 1. Flicked on by Kristovic. But controlled by Bremer. Now played to Emil Holm. Locatelli wants them to go back for control. They do, but they go to Bremer. Now to Lloyd Kelly. Little bit of pressure coming on him. He's going over the top. Absolutely nobody there. Yildiz was showing for it. And Kelly went long. Scalvini now played into De Bruyne, who's going back. Pushed back to Carnesecchi. Thuram pressuring, but he slowed up. Gives Carnesecchi enough time to comfortably long ball this one, but Zalewski can't get to it. Holm. Error on his header, trying to find Locatelli. Ederson cuts it off. Throwing to Juventus. They take it. Back to Kalulu. Now, switching field for Kelly. He's got Cambiasso to his left. Feints. Goes back to Bremer. Bremer now to Kalulu. Pushed against that flank. Played forward for Conceição. See, this is the thing. We can't become too predictable where we're just going up these flanks and then shut down, because Atalanta's boxing it up pretty good right now. You're going to have to find some lanes through the middle. Can't be one-dimensional. Kelly's closed down. Forced back to Di Gregorio. Hits it on the one time. Headed down by Scalvini. Finds his man. Emil Holm closes it down. But then Yildiz loses it to De Bruyne. Bernasconi stepping into it. Nice cutout by Kalulu. Chico Trying to get forward there. Closed down immediately by Ederson and De Bruyne. Kolasinac now to the outside for Bernasconi. And Holm closes it down. Played inside. There you go. Loka scoops it up. Plays it to Thuram. Trying to dribble out the middle there. There's no space. Move the ball around. Let's go. Now Kelly gets it. There is space ahead of him. But he slows up. Don't slow up. There you go. Into Yildiz. To Thuram. Little 1-2. But he's closed down. Stop looking for the call, man. You got to move the ball. Look at this. Zalewski. Oh, and he misses. Shame on you, Yildiz. Shame on you there, Keenan. Shame on you. Wake up, man. Wake up. Hey, what's going on here? My feet. My feed is like now gone back and it won't fast forward to where I need to be. Unbelievable. Long ball forward here. Let me try and back out and get back into it. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Join live. Come on. There we go. We're back. We're back in time here. All right, here we go. We got a free kick. We're trying to defend here. Zalewski sending it in. Back post headed down. Off the post. Couple warning shots now fired from Atalanta, and Juve has to wake up here. Have to wake up here. That is very soft at the back post here. Come on, lads. Thuram on the ball here. Atalanta putting good pressure on Juve here. We need to snap out of it. Cambiasso can't handle the ball here along the sideline, excuse me. All out of sorts. All out of sorts right now. Reacting and playing to them instead of trying to put them under. But it all starts with just a stupid giveaway in the center there from Yildiz that puts us under now and under pressure and duress after a big chance to score from them. You gotta be better. Period. That one goes off to Catalari, and now Juve can regroup through a goal kick. Unbelievable. You got a couple warning shots fired. It's time to react, Juve. Loka now heading this one forward. Boga can't get to it. Played right back into our back line. Cambiasso collects, plays it to Kelly, who just pops it right into Boga. Deals with it quite well. Thuram now trying to get it back to him. Little touch back into the middle. Loka has to commit there for it. Keep in mind, with the caution in this game, Locatelli will be suspended for the next matchup. So that's also something we have to be weary of. Ball at the back. Jim City goes to Carnesecchi. Scott has feet, and Juve's just hanging back. One of my concerns with the lineup and how we're set up is how do we generate the attack on these guys? Where does the attack come from? Talked about that in the pregame. That's why there's a couple other options I might have went with. Would have maybe went with a legit strike. Played right back to Di Gregorio. Over to Bremer. Pressure coming from Kristovic. Trying to go in the middle for Boga. He flips it over the top. And in Atalanta's shape, they're actually doing a good job, like I said, of taking the flank play out. If it were me, wingbacks typically need to play on the outside. Get those other guys into the middle of the pitch So you force Atalanta to be honest and not be able to box up the flanks. Yeah, you take Chico away from the flank and you take Yildiz away from the flank, but you got to trust your players. You got to trust your fullbacks. This one drilled right into home. He settles it quite nicely. Kalulu now to Locatelli. Absolutely nowhere to go. He's trying to go over the top end for Boga. Forces Gib City into an awkward clearance. Going to be a throw-in for Juve. Come on, lads. Home. Set to take this throw-in. He's going long into the area. Kelly's in the vicinity. Carnesecchi punches this one clear. Zalewski keeps it in play, but Home handles it nicely. Locatelli into Chico. Working against his defenders. Slips. Slips at the end. Oh, could you imagine that slip tweaks something? Could you imagine what a shit way to lose a player in this game? What a shitty way that would be, man. It's sketchy when you slip like that because that's usually how tweaks happen. Usually being off balance or slipping, something like that, and you're trying to overcompensate after. Come on, what a crappy way to lose a player if that's how he ends up going down. Chico looks okay. He's back up. And Loca comes in and cleans this up after Kristovic couldn't settle. Di Gregorio now playing it to Lloyd Kelly. We're 13 minutes into this half. 2 warning shots fired from Atalanta. Juve still hasn't tested Carnesecchi. Kalulu and Loca with a quick exchange. Kalulu now switching the field. Going out to Cambiasso. Very slow. He's got to deal with it. He does. He beats Zappacosta. And a terrible ball in. Splits Chico and Boga. Nobody knows who he's going for. Atalanta running back at us. Cambiasso tries to catch up to Zappacosta. Plays it to Di Catalare. It was off, allowing Kelly to close things down. Oh! Cambiasso gets skinned by Zappacosta. Mamma mia, man. Holy. Zappacosta looks like Waluigi running around here. You're getting skinned by him. Cazzo! Take it easy. You don't get skinned by Waluigi, okay? Corner kick here to contend now for Juve. Zalewski takes it short to Zappacosta. Zappacosta working against Chico. Chico claiming he got the touch off Zappacosta, but in the end, it's called throw-in favor of Atalanta. Long throw here. Zappacosta into our area. Thuram goes up for it. Goes up again. Bremer now heads it clear. Scalvini retains possession. Kolasinac on it now. He goes all the way back to Carnesecchi. Juve can regroup. Holy shit, that's gold. Zappaskanga. That is so good. That is so good. Zappaskanga. Kelly battling with Zappaskanga. Kristovic. Played out for De Royne. Now to Ederson. Little touch in. Oh, good step in there by Bremer. Yildiz comes back in here. Trying to get a foul on that one. Okay, let's get going here, Juve. Very, very flat start. I don't like this. Reacting. I don't like this reacting. I want to be on it. I want to force some problems for them. Like I said, ooh, Johnny Elkin made the trip out there. That's so. Not a boy. I want to see Juve start to work the flanks. Let's get Yildiz. Let's get Chico more central. There is nothing there. And like I said, Boga just isn't a target guy. And I didn't like the matchup of using either Yildiz or Boga straight up top against Jim City or Kolasinac, etc. I just don't like it. The only shot you have of this working is get more narrow and get Yildiz and Chico to play closer to him. Use your flanks to bomb on the outside. Start asking questions of Atalanta. You can't. It's too easy for them right now with only Boga to deal with centrally. Way too easy. Digre. Out to Kalulu. He's going long here looking Boga's way. Again, we're asking him to win aerials here against big guys. Chico now inside. Thuram. Now Loca with a quick pass to the outside for Cambiaso. Back inside the middle for Thuram. Little touch out to Yildiz. Back to Cambiaso. Now to Kelly. As Bremer all the way to the right plays it to him. Over to Kalulu. To Di Gregorio. Now out to Cambiaso. Played forward here for Boga. Little touch to Yildiz. No support runs forward. Oh, get that over the top to Cambiaso. Come on, Thuram. What the hell, you guys? Oh, my goodness. Where is the awareness? Jesus. Free and clear up the pipe. A little ball over the top. Oh, my God. That shit infuriates me, lads. Bremer on the carpet for Boga. Little touch to the inside. Loses it. Challenge from De Royne. De Catalare on it now. Played for Ederson. To the outside. Zalitsky. Now switching the field for Zappacosta on the late run. And Cambiaso watches him bobble his way out. That really does look like Skanga. Yeah, let's listen to Pino. Pino, hit the like, subscribe, join the AJC army. All right, goal kick now. 18 minutes, 22 seconds into this one. Digre pumps it to the outside left for Cambiaso. He's looking up that flank, drills it into Thuram. Terrible touch from Thuram. Still, we come away with the ball. Oh, Cambiaso, come on, lads. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Pinned back by Atalanta. And Juve sloppy with it here. Kristovic turns. Trying to set up a shot. It's blocked. Chico does very well to block Ederson on the quick switch there. Jim City on it now. Sends it over for Kolasinac. Bernasconi on it for Atalanta. Inside to Ederson. Too much space here. Somebody's got to engage on the ball. Come on, lads. Loca's calling players to move forward and press the ball. That doesn't need to be dictated. Why are we not picking that up? Where is the back line in the communication? You don't need 3 players at the back there guarding 1. Put pressure on the ball. Win this ball back. Let's go. We have had nothing offensively. Carnesecchi now. Route 1. Look at Kristovic's way. Bremer easily bodies him out. And Kalulu picks up the ball. Played into Kefren Thuram. Holy hell, you guys. Can we move our legs? Like, who wants this ball? Everybody's standing forward. And Loca trying to force it into Boga. This is too easy, guys. Way too easy. If I'm Spalletti, I'm yelling from the sideline. Played into Kolasinac. Low and hard. Kalulu clears it. Bremer now heads it out. And Home just drills it. Up to nobody. If I'm Spalletti right now, I'm yelling to the closest player on the sideline to let them know to get Yildiz and Chico inside. Inside. Enough is enough. This is ridiculous. Shout the directions. Get Cambiaso working the outside. Home working the outsides. We need to push back at them. We're getting pinned. Bernasconi on it now for Atalanta. Plays it to Ederson. Switching field for De Bruyne. De Bruyne now to the outside for Zappacosta. Into De Catalare. Quick exchange between the two. Back in for De Bruyne. Yildiz going to watch him. Jim City on it now. Boga closes down. Kolasinac to Bernasconi. Forced in there, and Bremer steps in, but the ball gets through. Kolasinac now running at Kalulu. Played to the outside for Zalewski. It's a bad pass, though. He's got to just keep it in play. Loka watching him. Good challenge there. Forces it out. But here comes another long throw for Juve to contend. This is just way too easy for Atalanta. We can't retain the ball well at all. Thuram goes up for it, misses it. Header at the back. Zappacosta flick on. Touch to the back. Scalvini. And here it is. Shot block there. A lot of watching there. I don't like that. A lot of watching. Kolasinac steps up now. Switch field. And De Catalare can't keep it in. Yeah, I don't like this start to the game whatsoever. I don't like this start at all. Openda and David warming up. More are warming up right now. Throwing the pennies on. You could see in the bottom corner of the screen. Even Cope Miners. Yeah, no, something ain't right here today. Tell you that. Di Gregorio out to Bremer. Into Loka. You got to make up your mind. Either like your outside players are the ones cutting inside, or your actual attackers are the one cutting inside. But we have no presence in the middle of the pitch. Our pivots are getting pushed back, so you have to throw somebody else in there. Bremer steps forward. Bless his heart. He's so limited on the ball. He's got to pull up and wait for Kalulu. Now Loka's on it. Into Thuram. Bremer. To Locatelli. Just move the ball around, boys, and get your legs going. Look at this. Why is everybody so far up? We have no options. Atalanta is like 5 right across the top. There is nowhere to go for these guys to find you. You've got to move the ball around. You've got to come back and show. We need to build up together. Like, I don't understand why it takes these guys this long to sort this out. What is the point of advancing forward? How are you going to get the ball? Look at these guys. Man for man right there. Nowhere to go. Shove in the back there on Kolasinac. And we get the free kick. Thuram quickly takes it to Cambiaso. Quick exchange between him and Yildiz. Thuram's on it now. No show. No show. Nowhere to go with it. Goes back for Loka. Loka trying to go on the carpet here for Kalulu. That's a great run by Kalulu. That's a garbage ball in, though. He doesn't hit it well. It's blocked by Ederson and just simply rolls to Carnesecchi. It's what I said. These guys are going to have to not just... Kalulu's not going to have to just move to the outside right. He's going to have to make some runs through the middle here. Close to 25 minutes here. Carnesecchi on it. Long ball forward. Looking Kristovic's way. Easily chested down by Kelly. Played over to the side for Cambiaso. He's closed down. Turns to his right. Playing it for Bremer. Quick pass in. And that's just a toe away from getting to Chico Conceição. But cut off by Zalewski. De Bruyne now. Back to Kolasinac. Now plays it to Ederson. Goes back for Jim City into Kolasinac. Quickly to the outside for Bernasconi. Being closed down by Home, but very slowly. And the play comes in for Zalewski. Back to Jim City. Boga closes him down. Scalvini on it now. To De Catalare. Being watched by Cambiaso. And he just goes back to Ederson. Look at the middle. Thuram, how do you not pick this up? How do you not pick that up? Kristovic now setting up a shot that's blocked. And we can't keep it. It's going to be a corner. Like, okay. One of the things I talked about in the pregame that worried me about this game is not having 3 legit midfielders in this game. But that doesn't excuse Thuram for falling asleep at the wheel there and just allowing De Catalare to just blow right through there. And you see the attacker turn back saying, what are you doing? Like, what's Thuram doing? Why is he standing there? Pick it up. We are not sharp to start this game. Corner comes in. Headed out by Kelly, but only to the top. Zappacosta smashes in. It's blocked. Ederson now trying to go over the top, but it's offside here. This is an ugly start to this game. They are all over us. By far the better team. Very reactionary from Juve. Poor positionally. Right now, it only looks, if we get something, like it's going to be smash and grab. We got to change that. We got to be better on the ball. Thuram with a big switch field to Kalulu. Slows it down, plays it back to Locatelli. Again, all our options way up the pitch. Way up there. I see Chico has inverted a bit. We got to find him. And these are the games. This is exactly what I'm talking about for Yildiz to go next level. The way this game started, he hasn't even got on the ball at all. Oh, this is a great ball. Great run by Kalulu. Can he get it in? No, he can't. Oh, sketchy there. That's got to hurt. Absolutely launched into the boards there, trying to slow himself down after. But this is what I'm talking about for Kenan Yildiz. A game like this that starts off not well at all. You're barely getting touches on. This is where I need him to get involved, to find the spaces, find the pockets that allow him to get involved. He can't just simply throw his hands up and be like, oh, that's it. Like, we can't get it to me. Like, here we are. No, find a way. That's what elite talent, elite players do. I need that from him. I need that from him. We're looking at Milik and Miretti on the bench. They are two that are not warming up at the moment. Scalvini. Launch forward. Cambiasso cuts it off, but can't find Thuram with it. Sent all the way back. Bremer. Feints going to Di Gregorio. Just keeps the ball in play. Now plays it to Lloyd Kelly. Loca says, let's go. Now over to Kalulu. Chico back to the outside flank. Here he is on it, collecting it. Squaring up against Bernasconi. Played to Loca. Loca now with a great ball to Cambiasso. Finding a pocket of space. Now to Yildiz. Working against Zappacosta. Yildiz got nowhere to go. Plays it into Cambiasso. Right back out to him. Played in. Can't find Chico. It's cleared. That's a little bit better. Let's go. Some life, you guys. Some life. Come on. Thuram to Cambiasso. Over to Yildiz. One touch to Thuram. Now up for Chico. Played to Loca. On the carpet for Thuram. Ah! Gets the shot all wrong. When that ball goes into Thuram, I believe that's Emil Holm on the outside right. How on earth you are not on your horse to beat your man to the inside so all Thuram has to do is lay it in front of you? Like, that's just crazy to me that you're watching that play and you don't just pounce on that. Let's go, get on it. And Loca's on it, beats the first man. In front, it's home. Ah, does earn the corner kick, but god damn, man. Let's make a little more of there. Ederson down for Atalanta right now. And there's really nothing in it, so sack up. Oh, boy. Get one off the corner here. Bremer, let's go, man. Let's go. Come on, Bremer. Chico Conceição set to take this corner for Juventus. Boga is also standing over top. I hate when we have two players out there on corners. Guys, Instant agita. Instant agita. Corner about to get sent in here. Chico runs over it. Boga sends it in. It's not a good one. Headed clear. Loca settles it. Now plays it back to the outside for Conceição. Turns up. De Catalate coming out to challenge him. Now he plays it to Kalulu. Over to Cambiasso. Has some space. Now to Yildiz. A little bit of room there. Hits the area. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, it is off an Atalanta player. Lloyd Kelly almost heading that in. Oh my God. That's where we need Yildiz. We need Yildiz in that area. He is trouble, man. He is trouble. He just backs them up. Got to get him on the ball more, and he's got to hit that. Come on. Another corner. Boga. This is shocking corners. Ma che cazzo. Send a good ball in, man. Give your guys a chance. Possession still with Juventus. Kalulu on it here. Inside to home. Quick touch out to Chico Conceição. Squares up against Zappacosta. Ederson there to help defensively. Kalulu now gets it. Over to Lloyd Kelly. Boga right in front of him. Plays it to him. Yildiz was trying to make a run beyond. There was no way Boga could open himself up to even think about that ball. Loca now to Kalulu. Conceição right next to him. Into home. That's way too slow. Way too slow. Boys, why don't you just stop altogether and tell them what you're going to do? Let's go. Too slow. You don't have to label every single pass you make. Let's go. Quick. Quick. Loca carries forward. Zalewski closes him down. He steps on it. Played to Chico. He's turning. Cambiasso wants the ball out. Kelly collects. Now Cambiasso has it. Up for Yildiz. Little touch back to Cambiasso. Over to Bremer. Conceição collects here. Twisting and turning. This is the right idea, though. Chico moving centrally to start getting on the ball more. Opens up the flanks, but we got to do something with it. Yildiz working against two on that flank. Beats the first man, but the second one closes him down. Plays it to Thuram, now to Bremer. Now over to Locatelli. Finds himself close to that right flank. Now back for Kelly. Pressure coming. Plays it to Cambiasso. Into Thuram. Little touch back to Kelly. Bremer. Back to Kelly. Thuram. Shouting Cambiasso to step forward as he drops back into this left back position. Here he is on it. Oh, no. Come on, Thuram. Oh, he does well. Uses his muscle. Uses his muscle. Here's Yildiz. Oh, too much heat on that ball. He had two targets, Boga and Thuram. He could have played Boga on the feet. Ah, come on, lads. Come on, lads. Dial it in. Dial it in. 34 minutes, 23 seconds. It's 0-0. I'll give you some of the stat line here so far in this one. 61% possession in favor of Juventus. Believe it or not, doesn't feel like it's played out that way, but that is the story. 8 total attempts so far for Atalanta. 2 attempts from Juventus. Carnesecchi going long here. Bremer goes up for it, heads it down. Yildiz collects. Ooh, soft one into Cambiasso. That's danger. Tried to beat 3. Close it down. Fucking hell, man. 3 players there. You're trying to play your way out, man. That is risky. That is risky business. Bernasconi on this one. Set to take this corner. It's going to be an in-swinger. Here's the ball delivered. It's a good one. Digre punches out. And it's going to go out the opposite side. Atalanta's left flank for a throw-in. And Bernasconi coming over to the left side now. Probably taking a long throw. Heads up here, lads. That's a good throw. Bremer steps into it, though. Heads it clear. Chico's going to apply pressure on Gyp City. He pumps it way back into the mixer. Home. Trying to shield this one out. He does. Goal kick. Good job by Home. Holy smokes, lads. Nerve-wracking game. Nerve-wracking game. There was a crazy statistic I brought up in the pregame, too, about like an absurd amount of the goals that have been scored in this fixture have all been in the second half. Like a gross percentage of it. Digre. Rouen. And absolutely nobody gets to it. Loka can't settle this one either. Zalewski on it now. Ederson popping forward. De Bruyne on it. Zalewski. Catelari into De Bruyne. Top of the area. Has to go back to Gyp City. Scalvini to his right. Chooses Kolasinac on his left. Kolasinac now. Catelari. Bernasconi. Into Zalewski. To Ederson. Back to Zalewski. Trying to line up a shot. Bremer read that thing like a book. Carnesecchi on it now. As Scalvini goes all the way back to him. No pressure coming from Juventus. They just stay in their shell. Ederson's dropping back to collect the ball. Chico saying, where is the support to take him? Nobody there. Easily picks up. And now they hit the halfway line with Bernasconi. Gyp City on the ball here. To De Bruyne. Kolasinac. Bernasconi to Ederson. Switching it up to Scalvini on the right flank. Moves forward, ball into Zalewski. Little touch in. De Bruyne. Oh, trying to thread the needle. But now switches up for Zappacosta. Arms up for offside. Good line there. Good line there from the lads at the back. Chat, where are we at here? How we feeling? How we feeling? Hit me. Too quiet out there. I'm getting nervous. Too quiet. What are we thinking? What are we feeling? What are we seeing? Let's go. Ibrahim's feeling good. All right. Makes one of us. I'm nervous as heck. Long ball by Digre to Ram. Not even close to battling for that one. Kelly then heads it. Cambiaso, little shove in the back, gets away with it. Kelly now has to step in. Heads it, but can't keep it in play. Atalanta throw. They're looking to take advantage of it quickly. Thrown down there. Kristovic slows it down into Zappacosta, making a run centrally. Has support. Bernasconi on it now. Pops it over the top to the back post. And Cambiaso's beating on it. Back post crosses are trouble for Juve to defend. Out dancing Zomba tonight. Nice. Ibrahim's a little tipsy. All right. Not bad. Albertica not feeling good at the moment. Looking clueless. Wing of Winter. We're all right. Wing of Winter. Calming things down. Calming things down. Digre launching this one, looking yield his way. He just collides into Scalvini, and in the end, the ball just runs clear. Throw in to Atalanta. 40 minutes, 35 seconds into this one. Nothing separates them. Atalanta definitely through the first half so far looking the more likely to score. Kolasinac. Ball played over the top for Ederson's run. Bremer closes it down. Handles it easily. Back to Digre. Launched up but closed down. Bernasconi. But now Kalulu picks it up. Into Locatelli. To home. Too slow. Way too slow. My one thing with this lineup, you just need a little bit more dynamism. It ain't going to be from home. That's the one thing. Just need somebody a little more dynamic. One more dynamic profile. Bremer's down now. What's going on here? Gatti's warming up. Come on, man. Come on. It looks like he's given the signal he's okay and he just wants to spray. Maybe a knock or something. Bremer's going to get back onto the pitch here. We're closing in on 43 minutes. Di Gregorio launching this one forward. Way too easy for home to get taken off the ball. I don't know. We got to figure out something differently. We're not winning like any aerial battles. It's absolutely pathetic. But I also don't know with such a short line why that's any part of our strategy whatsoever. Catelare switching the field up here. Kolasinac settles, plays it up that flank, but it's not going to stay in play. Home on it, quickly takes it into Kalulu. Over to Bremer. Get this ball moving. Quick, 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 quick. Let's go. Locatelli now to Kelly. Played forward. Little touch in from Yildiz to Cambiaso. And then just a ball to nobody. To absolutely nobody. Correction. Right to Atalanta's defender, Jim City. Cambiaso takes a throw in all the way back for Kelly. Back to Cambiaso. Played in for Boga. Settles it. Turns to his right. Oh, little one in for Kalulu. Collides with Carnesecchi. Almost. Oh, come on. Can't call that challenge. They're both got the boot up. It's fine they both get the boot up like that. Oh my God, that's just a touch too late, man. Almost a brilliant play. And again, the run from Kalulu. I said it. You're going to have to send bodies forward. You have to. We're going to have 2 minutes of added time here at the half. Big shout out to Paulo here. Boga Thuram struggling to make an impact, hoping for something new in the second. Yeah. Ball over the top. I think Zappacosta's off. Di Gregorio collects ahead of him regardless. But I'm pretty sure he was offside on that play. Ball rolled out for Bremer to home. Little touch into Chico. Absolutely swarmed by Atalanta players. 4 of them around him, but he still gets a touch to Kalulu. Gives it to Bremer. Now to Digre. Now to Kelly. To Cambiaso. He's got nowhere to go with it. Quick exchange between him and Kelly. Back to Cambiaso. Turns and looks up the pitch to Yildiz. It's got nowhere to go. It's too predictable. You have to get away from the flank. We have to have other options. You have Scalvini down for Atalanta and De Bruyne plays it out. Thuram collects here, plays it to the back since Atalanta played it out because Scalvini was down. Carnesecchi gets it now. You got just over a minute remaining before halftime. Carnesecchi's going to pump this ball, route one. Bremer's lining it up at the back, heads it. Cambiaso picks it up, little ball in. Thuram can't get to it. And Zappacosta saves it for Atalanta, making a run up the right flank, being watched by Cambiaso. He blocks the cross. This is a corner kick late in the first half for Atalanta. Oh, that's a good one to the back post. Oh, Kristovic tries to just flip this one towards goal with a little short bike, and he goes wide. This thing was flicked onto the back, headed by Bremer, headed back towards Kristovic, and he's onside and everything. If that thing goes towards goal, that's crazy. Would have been one hell of a finish. All right, lads, halftime. Halftime. They whistle her down. Okay. Well. Let's get into this. I'll hit you with the stats right now. As it sits 0-0 at halftime. 56% possession in favor of Juventus. We got 3 total attempts that entire half. They had 11 attempts. Definitely had the better opportunities to score. They hit the upright. Okay, so they hit woodwork. They hit woodwork on one attempt as well from Scalvini on the header. They had a very strong chance from Zalewski, and he dragged one wide. They have been more dangerous than Juventus. It's not clicking for Juve. And I'm pretty much going to stand firm on what I was saying through that first half. We are one more player. We lack dynamic play. We need one more guy out there that could turn some offense for Juventus. You're going to have to sacrifice somebody. There's no chance I sacrifice Kalulu. Bremer's not going anywhere. Kelly's not going anywhere. I keep Cambiaso out there. It's got to be home. He's the odd man out. It just isn't working. You need something a little bit more dynamic there. Now, you don't want to sacrifice the defensive side, but this thing might have to turn. This thing might have to shift in one way. If you want to keep it smaller, guys, Yildiz and Boga running the top, you could do that to shift into more of a 3-5-2. Chico could still stay there and move centrally. I'm just not so sure that Emil Holm is the play for me on the outside. Is there a world where I see Chico playing there and us bringing another midfielder into the game? Swapping into like a 3-5-2 setup where you have Miretti there. So now all of a sudden it's Loca, Thuram, Miretti, Chico on one outside right, Cambiaso on another outside right, Yildiz Boga up top. I'd give that a go if you're still staying away from a striker. I don't know how many minutes Milik has, but I'm looking to get him into this game at some point, right? So to immediately change things going into the next half, bring in a midfielder. Use Chico Conceição on the outside right. That's what I would do. 3-5-2 setup. Okay? Miretti playing in the midfield, supporting those guys and being able to link up the mid to the offense. Get Yildiz and Boga playing up top together, interchanging, and get Chico on the outside right. That's the best idea. That's the best setup I can have for this team right now, watching this game from the outside. I think if you just make a simple switch, I don't want to take Boga out of the game completely. But right now, there's way too big a gap between anybody and Boga. He's got nobody to play off of or with of, and we're throwing balls at him that he's got to get involved in aerial battles. I said that pregame. He ain't going to do it against Jim City or Kolasinac, even Scalvini for that matter. Right now, there's way too big a gap in the middle of the park. You need another midfielder in this game, an actual third midfielder. The only way you do that is by shifting into like a 3-5-2 setup. That's all I could do. That's all I could do. And if you're going to bring Jonathan David in, that's fine. You're going to take Boga out. Shifting into a 4-2-3-1 is a little bit sketchy too, if you want to keep those guys out, because you still have to factor in the defensive duty that you're going to need. And when you're talking about this Atalanta side, they sent warning shots. That's why for me, it ain't just about going 4-2-3-1 and bringing a striker in. It's about maintaining some defensive structure and solidity. That's why I need 3 midfielders in there. Home is the one I sacrifice. You know, that's me. Miretti is trash. Guess what? He'll still link up the play better than David and better than Colt Miners. 1,000%. And he'll probably do more in terms of helping us maybe get an actual scoring chance in this game. Can we maybe get that? He's going to do better than Emil Holm. Emil Holm was good defensively, but that's it. You have to help us on both sides of the pitch if you're playing as a wingback. You just have to. It's part of the job. It's been way too easy and too stagnant. Those of you asking how Chico's doing, how Yildiz is doing, they're not as involved as they need to be. But I don't blame them. I don't blame them. It's just not clicking for us positionally, and the best attacks or advances we have come from runs that Kalulu has made. That's where the best chances, opportunities have come. That can't stop, because even in a 3-5-2 setup, those outside CBs like Kelly and Kalulu still have to move up the pitch and support, and they're going to have to take some chances. Getting a third midfielder in there helps, because it allows Locatelli, even Thuram when need be, to stay back just that extra little bit and not have to be so forceful in supporting the attack. So for me, that's the route I'd go in this particular game. We kind of tried to match him a 3-4-3 setup, 3-4-2-1, but it's just not quite right. It's just not quite right. I personally, let's ask the question here. Chat, do you guys think that Spalletti will actually make a change immediately in the 45 minutes, right at half here? I'm not so sure he does. I think he might wait a bit. I think he might wait a bit. Gio says, forget about what they're doing. Play the formation we are best at playing, which is the 4-2-3-1. I'm telling you, man. In the way this game goes, if you're talking about those 3 being Boga, Yildiz, Chico across there, you're gonna sacrifice a lot defensively. You're gonna take away a lot from what we're doing in this half. The way this half played out, I'd be a little weary of it. I do love the 4-2-3-1. I love it. It'd be my main go-to. The problem with that is your striker's got to be absolutely on point. You could try. You could go David and leave Boga as a 10, Yildiz over on the left, or switch them out, whatever. But there's question marks there still because we haven't dialed it in. My concern is if you go 4-2-3-1, I'd go like, I still want 3 true midfielders in there. I still want 3 true midfielders in there because I feel like we're going to push the needle too far to the attack and we're going to lose any type of solidity. And they've already fired warning shots. It's risky business. This is a tough one to gauge. I personally think you need to get 2 players up top. You need a third midfielder because that's where we're losing the battle. They're shutting down the flanks, forcing us in the middle. We got nothing there. We got nobody there. A 4-2-3-1 doesn't necessarily correct that or help that entirely. It does partially. It's risky. Man, that is risky business. Tough calls for Spalletti. Hey, that's why he got the contract renewal, right? That's why he's on $6 million a year. Figure it out, buddy. Figure it out. But all I could tell you is this. I'm not very happy with the first half. Little flat from us. And taking a while to react and finding the right pockets and whatnot. And just the ball movement in general. Too labeled, too slow. You're not going to cause organized teams issues like that. And we didn't really cause Atalanta any issues. We got to put them under in the second half. Like, you're going to have to fight for that ball higher up the pitch. You're going to have to win it, and you're going to have to try and turn it on them. It's just a very tame first half of football. I need to see more aggression out of Juve. More aggression. We're going to have to not be so risky too. Not so risky in when we're trying to beat guys at the back. You gotta find a way around through the press. And again, with the 2-man pivot, this is another reason. There ain't exactly the best options to break that press. Like, our guys are marked out of it. So I think more players, and I said this from the pregame show, more players in the middle of the pitch. You flood the middle of the pitch against teams like this. Give yourself multiple options in how you could beat the press. The other thing too is if you're playing, you move those 2 players up to the top and you have more of a presence in the middle of the park. That opens up everything because now all of a sudden if you do have the options in the middle, it stretches their press. It gives them more to have to try and contain. You simply cannot do it. Now all of a sudden your flanks, all of a sudden they have space because you're keeping them honest and getting them into the middle. All of it has to work. You know, Skippy, you're on it. That's what we need to do. Their press when losing the ball is impressive. If we could take advantage of that, we have plenty of space. Yeah, but you're not going to do that if we keep running it the way we are because our guys are just getting pinned there and there's not enough options. Unless we ping a pass flank to flank and are spot on the money, there's no way until we actually have the presence in the middle of the park. And at some point, regardless of what these guys have done or haven't done, there comes a time where you just have to trust your players. And sometimes they got to dig themselves out. Sometimes you got to throw them into the fire. I still say Moretti will link up this game way better than anything Emil Holm did in that first half. And with Chico Conceição on the move him to the flank in a 3-5-2, you're not going to lose anything. He's going to work his ass off to help out defensively as well. The aerial issue is going to be a problem. And the thing with Moretti too is he'll at least do the dirty work. If you're trying to switch it to the offense with what? Shikrova? Way too tame a player to put him in something like this. I don't trust the intensity and the grit and the fight. I don't. I trust that Moretti will at least bust his ass. Cole Miners? Wouldn't put him in this game. Don't trust him. And he doesn't link up enough. He doesn't link the play up. The crazy thing is, out of these guys, Cope Miners would be the best suited to fill in a McKennie-esque player. You know, somewhat physical, but he can run. That's what he does. He always tracks the kilometers. People that love that stat. It's tough, man. What's the ball behind you in the queue? That's the ball I scored a hat trick on 2025 Men's League Final. No. That is so I won that one from a giveaway on Twitter, and it's signed by 5 players from that season. This was years ago. Who's on that for signatures? Let me take a look. It's got Mandzukic, Bernardeschi, Alexandro, Dybala, and there's one more player on. I can't think of it. Take a peek. Yeah, so there's Dybala. That's Mandzukic, Sandro, Bernardeschi. I think the other one is I think it's Matuidi. Blaze. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Blaze. It's always nice to win stuff. All right, let's get to the second half. Good luck and Godspeed, Juventus. Take care of business. Absolutely no changes to start. As I said, I doubt he makes changes to start. We got kickoff. Fino alla fine. Forza Juventus. Let's get the job done. Okay, let's go. Thuram on it here. Exchanges with Kelly. See if there's at least some bit of a twist to the setup. Right now, we still have Kalulu and Home both right up and down on a flank, which is absolutely useless. Come on, Home. Get in there. A big mongoloid like that. Throw the body around. Let's go. Mongoloid's a good Skangaism. That doesn't get used enough. Why does that fade away? The old ones are the best. Mongoloid? That's gold. Come on. Yeah, fucking Mongoloid. Karnaseki playing it to Ederson. To the outside. Jim City to Kolasinac. Now closed down by Chico. Forward quick ball sent up. Bremer cuts it off. Holy smoke. Says deal with it to Loca. What is that ball? Thankfully, Bernasconi can't control the pass to him from De Bruyne. And now we get a throw in and Kalulu collects it. Plays it to Bremer. Over for Cambiaso. Back to Bremer. To Home. Again. Against that right side. Cuts inside. Now a little pass off to Loca. Tries to flip it forward for Thuram. Thuram's way beyond the mark. But he does get a touch in it. Yildiz. Come on. Trying to take off before he even has the ball at his feet. Bremer now out to Chico. Come on. There you go. Working against Bernasconi. Skin this kid. Come on. Skin him. 3 players in behind there. We actually run a player behind. So even if... Look at where home is. Look at where home is. Walks in front of him. Oh, Chico. Sit behind. Yeah. Oh, Bolga. That's a tap-in. Oh, home sends one in. Oh, my God. Yeah, Bolga with a tap-in. That's a junk goal, and I don't care. Let's go. Let's go. Sweet chin music, baby. Let's go. There's one for the good guys. Junk goal, and who cares? You'll take it. Bolga taps in the cleanup. Carnesecchi. What was he doing on this one? Complete miscue. We pounce on it. Let's go, baby. Woo! Bolga. Bolga. Chico. Oh, that tap-in was missed. They try to clear it. Home, chest down. After all this, just keeps the ball in. And what a mistake at the back. Jim City and Carnesecchi. And Bolga, oh my goodness. He completely misses, hits that too. The touch from Carnesecchi takes it in. Woo! Howler. We're taking it. 1-0 good guys. 1-0 good guys. What an absolute shit show of a goal. And I'll take it every day and twice on Sunday. Absolute shit show of a goal. I love it. Bremer steps into Kristovic here as Atalanta now finds himself down a goal. It's about time something like that goes in for us. You know, we just get one of these stupid... We've allowed so many stupid garbage goals like that. It's about time we get a garbage goal. 1-0 up for Juve. But now the game begins. Now the game begins for Juventus. Atalanta will want to open things up a bit. Try to pounce. Try to get a second. Oh, yes. Kalulu steps in. Chico sends it to Bolga. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, my goodness. Just out of the reach. Ooh. Just out of the reach. No way. No way. Oh, my goodness. Keep the pressure up, boys. Win the ball back. Let's go. They're going to open up here. Too easy here to gain this space here. Too easy here. Cambiasso. Bravo. Play forward now for Yildiz. Let's go. Into Bolga. Come on, lads. Space will start to open up for you, lads. They're going to open things up. You got to turn them back. Oh, that's a good ball in for Kristovic working against Bremer. De Catalare working against Cambiasso. Good job by him standing him up. Zappacosta now. Oh, great step there by Kelly. Jim City now into De Royne. Played forward, little touch here. Zalewski. Kristovic. Now swings it out. Bernasconi. Watch by Home. Steps into him. Zalewski now. Home stepping in everybody, but just not coming away with the ball. Here he is there, and he earns a foul. Great work from Home. This is a good start to the second half for Home. A guy a lot of us were harping on in the first half. Good positive start for him. Chico couldn't settle that one. Long ball by Atalanta. Zalewski's on it. Oh, Bremer, well done. Well done. Played back against the grain for Boga. Tries to turn his man here. Nothing doing, guys. That's too cheap. You can't start doing shit like that. Home comes back. Saving it. Into Thuram. Carries it away. Kristovic applying pressure. Coming all the way back to help defense. Chico trying to cut through. No foul. Dude, they're letting you play. Stop looking for fouls. Move the ball. Move the damn ball. Ederson on it now for Atalanta. To Bernasconi. They're not going to give you the ball. Play it out. There you go. Ederson finally does. Chico's down after that last play. 53 minutes, 12 seconds. Clenching at his foot. Jeremy Boga. The circus goal. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable goal. This is ridiculous. What a mistake from Jim City and Carnesecchi. Holy smokes. What a mistake. Oh, boy. Here's Raspadori. Coming in for Zalewski. Again, has scored against Juventus 4 times. Just a pain in the ass against us, this little prick. All right, we got Ederson on it here. Back to Jim City. 1-0 lead for Juventus. Through March's player of the month in Serie A, Jeremy Boga. See if Juve can add to this lead. 2 goals is money in this game. 2 goals would be money in this game. Carnesecchi drills this one. Looking for De Bruyne, and Thuram easily overtakes him for pace. Moving back. Plays it to Di Gregorio. Taking no chances. Sending this one route 1. Boga does get up. Flick it on. But too big a gap there from Yildiz and Chico. Like I said, narrow it up. Get these guys closer together. Zappacosta running at us. Little touch in. And Cambiaso followed the entire way. Well done. Big shot from De Catalare. It's blocked. Digre gonna get out there? Ay. It'd been nice to stop that from a corner. Corner goes to the back. Raspadori can't handle it. And that's not necessarily true about Raspadori. I see in the chat they're not doing well with Atalanta. At least as of late, he's been in good form. 2 goals, 1 assist in the last 5 games. So he's finding ways to contribute. Here's a cross going back post from Raspadori. Back in. Stopped by Di Gregorio. And Locatelli launches this one, route 1. Chico's going to chase. Bernasconi's going to pick it up to Carnesecchi. Not a lot of heat on that, but the placement forced Di Gregorio into a diving save. De Catalare on there as Atalanta starts to pick things up. Looking to get back level. And we got to hurt them on the counter. Thuram, man. Oh, Yildiz, what the fuck is he doing today? No. Yildiz is not having a strong game by any means. Look at the midfield here. Thuram close in. Too late. Raspa sending it in. Bremer reads it. Sending it long. De Bruyne heads it down. This is offside. My God, what is the decision there from Yildiz to put us under? Flipping it over the top of everybody. That's a big stop there. Like I said, not a lot of power from Jim City's header, but definitely low into the corner. Very sharp from Digre. Yildiz is going to the bench for Jonathan David. Wow. For Spalletti to do that tells you a lot about Kenan Yildiz's performance today. Emil Holm, man, this guy is all over the place. I don't know what the hell to think with this guy. Sometimes he looks good. Sometimes he looks like he's never played the game. This guy's like the episode where George loses his friggin' glasses, man. He's spotting dimes. He's eating onions. I don't know what this guy's doing. For the Seinfeld lovers out there, what a great episode that was. That is a ballsy call from Spalletti. So he's actually, well, you know what? He's keeping Boga out there on the flank, and David's going to go right up to the top. Thuram, into Boga. Back to Kelly. Into Locatelli. I've said this, though. Oh, David, come on, man. You got to go to the ball there. Spalletti plays it to Bernasconi. Back to the top for Ederson. Little touch in to Raspa, but Bremer's all over it. Nothing there. Great pressure. Actually, I think it was Kalulu. Bravo, Kalulu. Palladino's furious right now, losing it. We're pretty much at the 60-minute mark. Okay, 50 seconds away. 1-0 Juve. Oh, Cambiaso into Thuram. Jesus. I don't like playing it back around like that. Chico can't beat Bernasconi to that. Plays it all the way back to Carnesecchi. Jim City. Over to De Royne. Throw in coming. Zappacosta looking to take it immediately for Atalanta. He does. Into Kristovic. David cuts it off. Fucking hell. Gives it right back. Raspadori now to Bernasconi. Overlap coming from Kolasinac. He pulls up. Sends a cross in. It's a good one. Lloyd Kelly does well. Home now settles it. Pressed by Atalanta. Just pops it over the top in the end. Can we stop coughing the ball up? Can we stop coughing the ball up? Have some fucking composure, lads. Jim City up to Bernasconi. Flicked in. Nice. Kalulu takes it. Thuram's on it here. You got to still play the game, boys. You can't slow down to nothing. You still got to play the game. David battling for it here. Oh, still gets it out there. Chico saves it. Bravo. Come on. Hit the second goal here, lads. Loca quickly taking it. Thuram heads it on. Settle. Cambiaso, what are you doing? Hit the ball, man. Hit the ball. Holy shit. Just a jump volley smack. Come on, man. Kikatsu, why? Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness, man. Hit the ball. Reminder, everybody, like the video. Let's get the maximum amount on here. If you're tuning in on other outlets, get over to YouTube. That's what gets you in on our monthly kit giveaways. David. What? Oy, 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 oy. Kristovic pulls up for Raspadori to Di Catalare. Now over Scalvini. Moving forward. Looks like he was going to line up a cross over to Raspadori. Left-footed shot! And that's over the goal. Took a hit. Took a deflection. This is going to be a corner kick. I'm telling you guys. Cross coming in. Di Gregorio. That's over him. No foul. Conceição now. Running back at him. Little touch into David. Back to Chico. It's just the two of them. Oh. Way too much heat going back to him. He was all alone too. Too much heat on that ball. Oh, my goodness, man. My goodness. My goodness. Ederson. Another back for Kolasinac. Back to Karnasecki. 63 minutes, 24 seconds played. 1-0. Good guys. That's Juventus. The best damn club in the world. Raspadori. Swings it out. De Royne. Oh, Kelly tried to win that header. It ends up being a flick on Cambiasso with a light one to Digre. Oh, boy. Cambiasso back to those old ways. Back to those old ways. Zappaskanga at it again, eh? That damn rascal, Zappaskanga. Yeah, I'm not too stuck in on David on that last sequence. That's more the ball from Chico. That's a pretty easy pass to make. He's gotta hit him on his feet there. Flicked on by Thuram. David trying to win it there. Does get to it. Still gets to it. Misses there. Looked like a handball in Gym City. Nothing doing. Bremer now battling with Kristovic. Locatelli gets involved. In the end, pumped forward. Zappaskanga again on Cambiasso, and he earns a foul again. Zappaskanga's going to lose it. Got a temper, man. Hey, what's up, Dan? Great to see you in here. My opinion on Conte being linked to the Italy job? A Band-Aid. That's a Band-Aid. Won't get us where we need to be long run. For many reasons. How he plays, how he chooses to play, faith in the young guys, etc. And he just only lasts short term everywhere he goes. It's a Band-Aid. It's a Band-Aid for me. Di Gregorio launching this one. Thuram can't win the header. In the end, goes to Kelly. He pumps it back forward. David applying pressure. Holmes on it now. Little touch. Still can't get away. Get this ball moving. There you go. Cambiasso on it now. Holy shit. Dancing with Maresca there. Boga on it now. Just the pressure from Atalanta. Credit there. They're just giving nowhere to go. We got to be quicker. It's too slow. And we've seen this story before. When teams run us, play quickly, it's got to be quick. It's got to be quick. Locatelli on it here. Turns. Fires to Kalulu. Kalulu now. Up forward for Home. Oh, he let that run. Oh, nice battle. Muscles Kolasinac. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh, my days. Kefret Thuram. Oh, my fucking days, man. Thuram bodying Kolasinac, but jeez, Kefren. Are you serious, bro? Are you serious right now? Are you serious, bro? Oh, that's got to be bagged. And that puts you in such a wonderful spot for this game. Like, you've got to put that in. David does well bodying Ederson. Thuram on it now. Boga, cheeky little back heel to Cambiaso. Play back to Boga. Find a second, lads. Put him under. Little flip to David. Turns into Boga's path. Now to Chico. Chico. Takes a shot. It's blocked. Goes to the back post. And De Catalare comes back, gets on the ball. Now into De Royne. Pin them back, boys. We got a foul in the end. Oh my God, that's got to be put in the back of the net. That's a game right there. That's a game right there on your feet, Kev. Heavens forbid, man, an equalizer happens. Hey, knock on wood that doesn't happen, but heavens forbid, man. That is going to stick out like a sore thumb because that needs to go. Pasalic, he's a pain in the ass too when they play against us. He's about to come in. Oh, good block from home. Chico into David. Out to Locatelli. Back to home. Cross coming in. Back post. Ooh, too much heat. Not close to David. Home has stepped it up second half. He's been much better second half. Kristovic turns Kelly, but Kelly's got good pace to get back there. De Catalare now there being watched by Bremer and Cambiaso. Oh, we poked it by our own guy. Kelly cleans it up, but it's a corner kick here. Gatti and Cope Miners getting ready to come. Holy smokes. Anor, Basalic, Scamacca all coming out. Great challenge from Loca. Another corner coming up. No nonsense from him. He's even got the wrist tape in case he's got to throw some scaffe. Gatti set to come on for Emil Holm by the looks of it. Man, why take him out when he's starting to... He had such a good second half. If you were going to make the move, you do it in the first half, but now... That's okay. Kalulu could do the job that he's doing up there too. Kalulu could do the job he's doing up here. Spalletti's fighting for the win, man. He's fighting to protect now with this. Calling Gatti the Undertaker because his hair resurrected from the dead. Boga out for Cope Miners. No, Boga's still in. Who came out for Cope Miners? Is it Thuram? Cross coming in. That's a good one. Goes to the back post after the flick. Raspadori there being watched by Bremer. Another cross coming back in. Headed down. Kelly trying to get onto it. Get it out. We do clear. Ederson on it here. Good pressure from Chico. No way, ref. No way. No fucking way. That's a foul, man. No way. That's just a good battle. Oh my goodness. They both just collide going in. There's no fucking way. Spalletti's losing his mind, and I'm with you. I'm with you on that, man. No way. No way that's a call. That's just a good battle. You got bodied by fucking Chico. He's like 5'0". The fuck foul. Vakakate va. Never a foul, man. Fuck, only in Serie A, I swear. Only in Serie A. Atalanta takes a free kick. Raspadori on it here, working against Chico Conceição. Lays it off to Ederson. Ederson now switching it to Scalvini. Plays it forward for Scanga. Zappa Costa. The joke of the day is Zappa Scanga, which I think is just fucking brilliant and hilarious. Props to the chat for that one. I think that was Gio. Props. That's gold. Carnesecchi. Jim City. Pasalic, who has come in as a substitute. Collects there over to Scalvini. Back to Pasalic. Working against Coal Miners, the 2-8s. Lock up in the midfield. Oh, Cambiasso has to take a professional foul there, and he's going to see yellow for it. Got absolutely skinned there. I don't know if he has to there, but he chose to shut it down. It's going to be nerve-wracking finish to this game. We're just outside the last 15 minutes. 1-0 Juventus Atalanta with a lot of changes made. A lot of fresh legs out there looking to go for this equalizer. Raspadori on it there. Great challenge there by David. Loca's on it here. Gets the foul. Eats that foul to kill clock and get us to regroup. Oh, that miss from Thuram. Oh my goodness, man. Open cage, just sitting. Oh, you just have to pass that into the goal there, bro. That's not even a shot. That's just a pass. Chico on it here for Juve. To Kalulu. Sent up for David. Chest it down. Working. Doing good work there. Into Conceição. Up forward. Gatti making the run in. In the end, it's off his knee. Goal kick to Atalanta. Reminder, everybody, get those likes up. Fire away. Smash subscribe. Good luck in our monthly kick giveaways as well. Thank you to all our membership holders for your continued support. And you've been rewarded all season with your own personal giveaways. Oh, man. Boga looking for it there. Nothing doing. He's not calling much, to be quite honest. Ederson. Catalare. Scamacca. Tries to thread a needle. Locatelli read it like a book. Brilliant play. David, nice hold up. Over to Boga now. Boga tries to flip it through. Touch off the defender. Scalvini. Throw-in coming up to Juventus. 75 minutes, 30-second mark, 1-0 Juventus. Palladino shouting orders. Cambiasso not in a huge rush to take this throw-in. Into Boga, chest down. Now big switch field. Missing everybody. Right to Bernasconi. Raspadori now. Back to Anor, who's come in as a substitute for Kolasinac. Played up, Scamacca. Shove in the back, called. Raspadori to Anor. Out to Bernasconi. To Ederson. Ederson to Pasalic. Closed down by David. Now to Scalvini. In to Scamacca. Little touch to De Catalare. Trying to flip it back to him. Settles it down but pushed away from goal. Good work by Bremer. And in comes Loca. Wins it to Chico. Chico trying to get away now. Switches field for Boga. Boga backs him up. Keeps the ball at his feet. Now over to Locatelli. Keeps switching the ball. There you go. To Gattone on the right. Little pass into Chico. No real urgency from Juventus. Happy to be on the ball. But guys, one goal is nothing. One goal is nothing. Find that second. Cambiasso drifts into the center of the pitch. Now dishes it off for Gatti. Kalulu drops back. But Gatti chooses to go to Di Gregorio. Now right back to Gattoni. Close down now. And he just goes Route 1. Bombing it. David trying to get in there. Header won by Jim City. Nobody for Juve in the middle of the pitch there. Pasalic picks it up. Ton of space there. He's now in the half circle. Out for Zappaskanga. To Scalvini. De Catalare working against Cambiaso. Oh, dude, way too easy. Way too easy. Way too easy. Luckily, cross in, shot by Zappacosta. No threat. Yeah, the Boga deal's ridiculous. We were all hoping, like, hey, man, can he be shades of what he was at Sassuolo? He's been a fantastic pickup. Fantastic pickup. Chico Conceição set to come out of this game. Hell of a performance by him. Much, much stronger in the second half. I think in general a better second half from Juventus. Still not a lot of scoring opportunities generated by us. But Conceição is going to come out for Miretti. And Kostic makes his way onto the pitch as well. Subbing off Cambiaso. Cambiaso got beat very easily there by De Catalare. Probably gassed. He's sucking back the water pretty urgently there on his walk back to the bench. Flicked on there by Kalulu. Pressure from Miretti. Oh, bouncing pass to Carnesecchi. Does clear Colt Miners battling with Pasalic. Heads it down. Atalanta back in possession. Anor now to Bernasconi. Being watched by Kalulu. Jim City on it here. Closing down on the final 10 minutes. Good step by Bremer, but the ball gets by him. Anor running at us. Colt Miners comes back to help. Scamacca on it. Zappacosta working against Kostic. It's on the carpet and Miretti easily handles it. Now up for David. Little 1-2 between them. Too much, Miretti. Too much. Fuck. Oh, and a block there. That's too fucking much, you guys. Jesus. Risky business, lads. Oh, yeah, walk right in front of him, Cambiaso. Take your time. Cross coming in. Too bad it's called back because that was a garbage one. Spadori. That's a good cross. Up goes Kalulu. Wins it. Now Loca heads it out again. David. Oh, nice touch. Lovely touch from David there. He wants a call there on the foul. Holding him up. Nothing doing. Atalanta back in possession. Put the arms down. Play the game. Kostic blocks enough of Zappacosta's cross that it stops for Colt Miners. Now played forward. David on it. Holding it up. Back to Colt Miners. To the outside. Boga. Little touch in. Kostic. Now to Locatelli. Now to Gatti. Space moving forward for us. Kalulu on the outside right. Gatti has no ideas now other than give it to Kalulu. Drops it back for Locatelli. And Loca now going up top for David. Trying to beat his man. Just holding it up. In for Miretti. Oh, just get by. Kalulu. Oh my god, that's such a nice back. Loca hit it. Oh! As straight as an arrow. No swerve towards goal whatsoever from that hit. Oh my god, man. Kalulu and Miretti almost single-handedly go right through the defense. Play forward. Long ball. Kelly heads it back towards Scalvini. These guys would be shooting the damn ball at net until they puke if I was a coach. Jesus Christ, hit target. Spalletti, good pressure on Ederson. Just can't get the ball. Ederson does well there. Ball flipped down or coming up that left flank. Cuts inside. This guy looks awkward as hell. Bremer in the end cuts it off. David, little flick on there, but Spalletti wasn't expecting it. In the end, takes a foul. 83 minutes, 10 seconds. It's 1-0 Juve. So close, man. This is a huge 3 points too. Come on, lads. Get the... Oh, Kostic is beat. That's going to be a yellow too. I mean, Cambiasso was gassed, but you just come on. And like I said, Kostic, his legs are past him. He gets beat too fucking easy, man. Too fucking easy. When De Catalare takes that touch, why is your instinct to run right directly at him? Run back and cut it off. That's just shocking shit, man. This is a veteran, too. This is a veteran fucking player making decisions like that. Number one, you need to know what you have in the tank as far as your legs go and the pace. Number two, read the fucking play. Cross coming in. It's a good one. I think Bremer got a touch there and another corner coming up for Atalanta. Getting later and later, closing in on the 85th minute. It's going to feel like an eternity to get to this 90. Here's Raspadori on a corner. It's a good one. Goes to the top of the area. Thank God Zappacosta looks like Skanga because he handled that one like him. Now Scalvini trying to make a move. Loses it. Kostic making a run up for trying to thread the needle up the fucking line. Again, veteran player here. Bellanova set to come on for Zappacosta, so life's starting to get very difficult and come at Kostic very fast. Because Bellanova has got pace. And he's also a much more dangerous player than Zappacosta. Ederson to Jim City. Oh yeah, the gambling man's catching strays left, right, and center, sweaty. The Catalare. Oh, it's down for Raspadori. Oh no. Do not. Do not. There's no way. Oh, he moves his arm back. He's moving his arm back. That would be brutal, man. Brutal. This would be disgusting to call, man. Disgusting to call. It doesn't even get any better than that from a defender to move that thing off. Don't fall asleep now. David heads it out. Back up into the mixer. Win that header, guys. Win that header. Ooh. Gattoni clears. Looking for the foul in the end. Nothing doing. Guys, all hands on deck here. 87 minute. Atalanta's pressing. Juve trying to survive. Now they got to defend another corner. That's a big block there in the middle. And now we got to contest another corner. Raspadori set to take it. Here's the delivery. It's got a lot of heat on it. Going back post. Oh, just over goal from Scamacca after the flick on. Ooh. Close call there. Oh. Come on, lads. You're almost home free here. Who cares if it's been an ugly matchup? Who cares? Miretti with a full-on shove in the back there on Anor. I don't even know why you'd lobby the call there, man. Di Catalare working against Co-Miners. Just contain, boys. There you go. Kelly. Oh, my God. Really, guys? Really? Really? When you're trying to kill a fucking game off? Really? Holy shit. Can we not help them? Can we not make it easier? Jim City on the ball. Or Ederson, excuse me. Now up for Raspadori. And that's a great step from David. Oh, Gatti, too much, man. Too much. Oh, that's a good ball up there. Can David get there? He's not the quickest, but he does force Jim City just to have it out. And now we could kill some precious seconds off this clock. Get the ball forward. Hopefully retain the ball. Spalletti's losing his shit. I don't blame him. Get up there, support. Keep the ball. Maintain the ball. Possession's huge right now. And Locatelli earns a throw in even deeper, killing more clock. Closing in on that 90th. Kalulu was going to feint going back to Gatti. Into Loca. Little touch back to Kalulu. He's going to protect this. And again. Oh, this time off Kalulu with a touch. Get back, man. Get back. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. At the 90. Juve's in the lead, so we'll probably see 17 minutes for stoppage time. Loca heads it down. Miretti's on the ball here. Keeping possession. Back to Kalulu. Into Loca. Up for Gatti. Little play up for David. I think he's off. Yeah. 6 minutes. Holy fuck. I wasn't far off. That's insanity for this game. 6 minutes? Based on what? 6 minutes? Holy hell. Amici di nessuno, ladies and gentlemen. How in the fuck do you come away with 6 minutes in this game? Raspadori into Ederson here. Oh, bravo! Te affanculo, you beaver-looking fuck. Di Catalare reminds me of a typical Disney beaver drawing. Screw him. And yeah, they go back to this handball replay. Never a handball, man. To have the wherewithal while the ball's coming at you to turn your arm in, nothing better a guy can do. Throw into Atalanta. David trying to keep it in there on the sideline. In tight. Anor playing it back to Carnesecchi. Back across to the outside. Back to Carnesecchi. Pressure. And force him to go long. Kelly now. Lets it run. Bremer easily collects now. Back for Di Gregorio. And Digre right back Route 1. Kalulu making his move out there, forcing Anor to play it, and he plays it right out to the feet of Spalletti. Bravo. Bravo. Kalulu. Yeah, there you go. Right up for Locatelli. Oh, he sends a cross in. Just kill the clock, brother. Bellanova's going to let it run. Just kill the clock. Ma chi cazzo why? Oh my God. If Allegri was the coach and Loga does that, could you imagine? He wouldn't take his jacket off. He'd rip his pants off too. He'd go full Skanga. Like a pantless old man at the park. Oh no, Boga beat. Oh, Di Gregorio punches that one away. Heads up play from Digre. Heads up play from Digre there. Bernasconi on it here. To Raspadori. Bellanova. De Catalare, cross coming in. And that goes wide. Di Gregorio watches it easily go wide of his goal. We got 2 minutes and 40 seconds in extra time, lads. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Flicked on by Kalulu. Great work. Here's Meretti on it. Playing it back. Gatti's on it. He's going to pop this one over the top. Oy. A little bit. Oh, man. No. Thought for a second he could maybe get there, but thought the ball was going to sit up after the bounce. 2 minutes. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in this game. Get these 3 points home, boys. Get these 3 points home. Out to Bernasconi. Back for Anor. Jim City. Wants somebody to show for the ball. Nobody's showing. Goes back down or again in for Raspadori. On the one touch. Pumps it. Scamacca. Can't settle it. Coop eats it and rips it right by Boga. Cope Miners has done a fantastic job this second half. Fantastic job of doing sweet fuck all. And there's a foul. Pasalic, who's been quiet. Oh, David, man. You can't just let him free reign there. And Cope Miners back 20 yards. Bremer heads it out. Boga applying a little bit of pressure high. Jim City stepping forward. Out to Raspadori. Here comes a cross. Locatelli heads that one clear. Come on, lads. Push. Final 30 seconds. You cannot surrender anything now. Go out to the ball. There's a cross going back post looking for Bellanova. Headed in. Scamacca settles it. Back to Bellanova. Kostic on it. Kill this thing. Get there, Boga. Oh, yee. Kill the clock. Take your sweet ass time getting to this throw-in. Hey! Bravo! There's game, lads. There's game. Azzo! Let's go! Let's go! Get in there, lads. 3 points. Hard-fought 3 points, man. 1-0. In the end, a circus goal for the win. I don't care how. I don't care how. I said this after the last victory. At this point, at this juncture in the season, who cares? It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be flawless. It doesn't have to look good. It's just got to be 3 points. Bravo. Bravo, lads. God, so what a fight. What a fight. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. All right. Now, let's get to the goods. Let's get to the goods, fellas. That last, 25 minutes of that game, okay, I could feel my body aging, okay? I think more grays started setting in while the 90 was happening. Madonna mia. Madonna mia. Look, let's get into the stats. The game ends 1-0 for the good guys. Juventus. 45% possession is where it ends for Juventus. 55% possession for Atalanta. They had 22 attempts. 2 big chances created. Juventus had 7 opportunities in total. Created 2 big chances. Okay? That Thuram goal should have been a goal. That was crazy. When something like that doesn't go in, so many times we've been victim over these past few seasons of something getting away from us and either drawing that point, drawing that game, etc., or worse. Fantastic for the lads to hold on. All hands on deck. Let's talk about some of these performances. I'll hit you with the ratings. Di Gregorio, 7.4. Hey, fantastic for him. Big double save there. I still felt like if Perin was good to go, I would have went that route. But honestly, Di Gregorio, credit where it's due. Good showing from Di Gregorio. A big save in that game too on a header. 7.1 for Kalulu. 7.3 for Bremer. 7.7 for Kelly. Kelly, very quietly in this one. Fantastic. Bremer was solid. His only thing is the passing getting away from him from time to time. But great game. Emil Holm, 7.1. Much better second half for Emil Holm. Locatelli, an 8.3. Thuram, 6.6. Cambiasso, 6.8. Conceição, 6.6. Yildiz, 6.6. Boga, 7.2. He's the official man of the match for this game. Was he your man of the match? Pino says yes. Pino says Boga is the man of the match in this game. I'm going to tell you right now, and bravo, thank you, grazie to DR1S for the super chat, which is enabled. Appreciate all the support. Love it. Always see you on the daily videos too with the comments and just showing love. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, brother. We've got Loca shout for man of the match. Calogero saying, I love Boga, but he didn't have a good game for me. Home man of the match. That second half was largely improved from Home. Very strong. Boga, if he gets it, probably for the goal. I don't think any of the guys up top were really fantastic when you're talking Yildiz, Chico, Boga. I think Yildiz was actually the worst of the bunch. Not a good showing for Yildiz. Yeah, I think man of the match in this one might have to go to one of the defenders or even Locatelli just for the work they did to keep this thing at 0-0. You could even maybe make a shout for Di Gregorio, but I'm going to give it to the collective of Di Gregorio, Kalulu, Bremer, and Kelly because we were not good offensively, definitely not in the first half, and it was all of them doing everything they could to keep this thing at 0. The clean sheet is massive, and the struggles that we've had for a period of time there, we were conceding way too many goals. I'm going to give it to them as a unit at the back for the clean sheet. Let's go. Let's go. Defense was great. Skippy says Bremer was a rock coming in from Gio. Forza Juve, Di Gregorio with a world-class save for me gives him the man of the match. Bravo. Bravo. Love it. Home getting some love, rightfully so, for the second half. Was strong. Also had that near assist to Thuram. Thuram gotta bury that one. Locatelli was good. Locatelli was strong. Locatelli was strong as well. Guys, reminder, get the likes up. Smash subscribe, okay? Now, let's get to some Storm the Barn. Let's get to some Storm the Barn, everybody. Okay? So we had some first half ones I didn't get into. I'm trying to catch up now. Trying to get caught up here. They're very unfortunate to win that. Atalanta definitely better, but Atalanta don't win big games at all. They always piss away opportunities. Only exception was Leverkusen. Forza Juventus. Yeah, sometimes you got to be lucky though. And like I said earlier, for how many times we're on the opposite end of luck, I'll take it. I'll take it. I think the balance was definitely off in this match when it comes to the attack and the offense. But, yeah, it is what it is to still find a way through and push through and persevere, keep the clean sheet. I'll take that. I'll take that. This was a team victory. Team victory. Thuram needs to learn how to shoot. Damn it. I'm losing my patience. Also, where do you go to see the official man of the match? I just see it on the feed because when the game ends, they always show the player with that trophy. And Boga was the man holding the trophy as my TV continues to play air while we're doing this live. So, yeah, Boga collected it. That's where I just watch it. I just see it here. Otherwise, after you could tune in on socials, we'll post who the match official man of the match is. But it was Jeremy Boga. And as far as Thuram goes, Thuram absolutely has to bury that. Just in general, the offensive prowess there, it's got to be better from Kef. But hey, all I care about is the victory. At this juncture where the last 8 matches are all finals, that's 2 finals in the bag, 2 victories. We keep moving. We know that there's a key matchup in this round that we're going to have eyes on between shitheads of Inter Merda and Como. We're going to have eyes on that. This was a big one too because it keeps Atalanta away. By the way, everybody, story brewing with Milan, who all of a sudden struggling. Okay, maybe you don't have to have eyes on Como, and maybe things are shifting and things are changing. Juventus now 60 points, 3 behind Milan, 2 points behind Como, who has to face Inter Merda. Okay, this is good. This is good stuff for Juve. And now the next one up is going to be Bologna, and that's at home. I like us at home this season. Away has been tricky, so to pull this 1-0 victory away from home, this is a big 3 points. And this makes things look a little bit prettier for us. Also now putting pressure on Milan, who's dropping points. Big defeat to Udinese. Oh boy. Things can change so quick. And like you say, when there's all these points up for grabs, the games have to be played on the pitch. Anything can happen. We've got, again, big thank you for the super chat there. Appreciate it. Congrats on the win. Clearly we played cautiously, and it worked. Home should have more minutes. He played very good. So, again, when it comes to home, the second half, much better. The only thing we need to watch out for, and this isn't an Emil Home thing. This is us in general. We get very linear on the flanks to where we're just in a straight line. And the first man that gets the ball, that allows the opposition to stop us so easily. With like one player, because he just needs to stand in front of the ball carrier. We can't find the other options. We do this all the time. In the first half, it was awful. Between Home, Chico, and Kalulu, I was like, how does not one of these guys move inward towards the center of the pitch? And it wasn't until Chico did that we started actually progressing the ball somewhat. So they just need to pick that up quicker. But Home in the second half, much better. Much better. Much better. Home in the second half today, but we should go all in for Palestra this summer. All in for Palestra. I want to see Palestra in a Juve kit. I want us to add Palestra. But be wary of the price tag and what's going to happen there. But Palestra would be great. Palestra would be a great ad. Home did well. Apparently, keep this in mind, everybody. The reports have already suggested, as of several weeks ago, that Juve has no intentions of keeping Emil Home around. I mean, it seemed crazy at the time because he was away injured and you haven't even seen anything. We've barely seen anything. Even today, it's one pretty bad half and one pretty strong half. I mean, you haven't seen nearly enough to make a decision like that. So for them to just say flat out, that's it, he was solely a rental and nothing more. Kind of strange. But nonetheless, this is where we're at. This is where we're at. Do you think this was on Spalletti's mind and that's why he played with some defenders? Offensively wasn't good, but defensively Juve did good. I mean, if you even look at it in the first half, there was some very, very sketchy opportunities where we could have easily conceded to Atalanta. At the very beginning of this match, we weren't far off from being 2-0 down, everybody. We were not far off from being 2-0 down very early in this game. So even to do that on the defensive awareness side, I much rather prefer a more balanced game and setup. I hate it when we're predominantly defensively, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. All that matters is not what I prefer or what anybody prefers. It's the victory, the points. You can't say a whole bunch when you get the 1-0 victory, but again, you're walking a tightrope because, again, this could have very easily been a different story. So that's all I'm saying, right? But at the end of the day, the 1-0 victory, that's all that counts. That's all that counts. Shouldn't the post be man of the match? Save D. Gray's ass. Yeah, we had a big post there where it was posting out. There you go. Didn't think I could watch this game on a holiday in England, but DAZN carries Serie A here. So yeah, actually watching Juve winning makes my trip even better. There you go. Enjoy the trip, man. Enjoy the trip. Kostic is definitely not a left back. What the hell was that sub? I mean, Cambiaso's gassed, and like who else do you play? Who else do you put that? The name would have been McKennie, put him back there. Cabal's out hurt, and I wouldn't play him anyways. I mean, Cambiaso was cooked, though. He was gassed. Just absolutely gassed. So you had to make a shift there. Yeah, I don't know. Without rattling too much, that was probably the play. But, again, walking a tightrope. This was our toughest game. Easy top 4. I'm never going to take it for granted and just automatically say that that's it now. There's a lot that has to happen. There's a lot that has to happen still. We got to keep racking up the points. You have to be damn near perfect to close out the season. You have to be damn near perfect. Udinese is doing the Lord's work. Udinese with that bid. That one shocked me today. The team seems united. That's it. That's a big part of it. I mean, I said it when D. Gray made those 2 saves back-to-back. I said if there's anything to take away from this, you have to take this away from a fan that Spalletti has these guys all united. And if there's one positive out of that entire moment with the huge embrace, almost seemingly too much, over the top of a celebration for the double save, it just shows you how much they care and how much they have each other's back. I love that. And you're going to need it down this stretch. We got Bologna next up. Tomorrow, though, we got post-match podcast. I know we got myself and Lucci. We might have somebody else. We'll stay tuned. Today, I had a great time having Pierre join us. A guy who's been a part of the AJC Army for so long, okay? It's so cool getting Army members involved. Pierre, I thought, did a great job, and I want to thank him on that. I also want to thank all of you for this watch-along. Great stuff. Absolutely love it. You guys are the best. Second to none. Okay? So enjoy your weekends. I am now going to enjoy the rest of the birthday festivities. Okay? Might even have a few wobbly pops. And it looks like we didn't run all our good luck out at the arcades with my kids. Looks like we had some left for Juve. The post, that was that last bit of luck for today. Love it. Thank you, Post. Thank you, Juventus. Victory. The birthday celebrations will continue. Tomorrow we'll reconvene around 8:40 a.m. Eastern Time. Hope to see you all there. For now, drop a like, smash subscribe. Good luck in the kick giveaways this month. And then I got, again, some cool shit for May when we close out the season. You guys are the best. All right, see you in the morning. Big win. Big 3 points. Milan, Atalanta, Como, everybody. Inter. Big win for the good guys. Enjoy, everybody. We'll reconvene in the morning. Fino alla fine. Forza Juventus. The best damn club in the world.